Alright, so we're in a 2-game win streak, and in today's match we're gonna try and keep that going. This is week 3 of SPL and we're going up against Drewby, coach of the New York Marauders. Now Drewby is also on a 2-game win streak, so someone's about to experience their first loss, and I'm gonna do my best to make sure it's not us. The matchup though, is tough as always, as Drewby's team has a lot of strengths to play on, and I feel it's a very 50-50 on who can win. Now Drewby's team is as follows. He has Ogerpon-Wellspring, Iron Tread, Hisuian Arcanine, Salamence, Pheasantibity, Low-Kicks, Electrode with TERA Electric, Ice and Grass, Slowking, Titan, Earthworm with TERA Steel, Electric and Ghost, and lastly he has Ice Cube with TERA Ice, Ground and Water. He recently made some transactions to his team where he picked up Slowking, the Titan and the Ice Cube. And then he swapped the TERA Captain from one of his mons that he dropped in Trevenant to the Earthworm. So yeah, that's his team, incredibly scary and hard to deal with, but let's do our best to win this match. But before we dive into our own team, make sure to check out Drewby in the description down below, as well as all the other coaches. But enough of that. Time to talk business. Mons to look out for on Drewby's team is going to be the Ogerpon-Wellspring, the Hisuian Arcanine, and a special Salamence. Ogerpon is a pretty obvious choice, as it can both just be a regular breaker with 4 attacks, or it can be a setup sweeper with SD Trailblaze, and both can make sense in this matchup, so we can see either variant really come. In regards to the Hisuian Arcanine, we simply do not have a rock resist, meaning head smash can rain down on us like the Fist of Zeus. We personally believe it's going to be a choice card variant, since it's most likely to come as a revenger for a +1 Excalibur, or Banda could come just to break down stuff, makes sense as well. Lastly, the Salamence could be a huge issue if it comes especially with stuff like Hurricane, Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, and then either a 4th coverage move or just Roost for longevity. Just overall, a team isn't really that geared to going against a strong, especially offensive mon like Salamence. So with that, let's head into our own team. First off, as you probably guessed, we have Kaido the Excalibur rocking heavy duty boost with thermal exchange, 2v2 attack, 100 defense, 156 in speed with adamant nature, rocking ice shot, scale shot, brick break, and sword stand. Basically, this is just here to break. It's not meant to win, though we do have the scale shot in case we can get in a position where we can get the +1 speed boost with the sword stands. We can go really wild. Also, we're rocking brick break over like earthquake because of Earthworm. Of course, it has Earth Eater, and generally brick break hits pretty well. Ice shot is a good priority for stuff like Salamence, really good to revenge that. Hits the Ogerpon, the Iron Tread pretty well as too. So just overall, Excalibur does a good job at breaking this week. Next up, we have a debut on the team going to be Kizaru the Raichu. Now Raichu does have a different name in-game. I named it Enel, but I actually want to do Kizaru because I have a kind of Admiral theme from the One Piece going on, so ignore in-game name. Gonna be rocking the Magnet, Lightning Rod, Terror type, gonna be Grass, 2v2 special attack, 4 special defense, 2v2 in speed with a timid nature, Surf, Thunderbolt, Protect, and Nasty Block. The reason for the max spread is literally just to speed tie the Ogerpon. If we can win the speed tie, Thunderbolt does a chunk to that thing, we can do a lot. Plus, we will resist both of his stabs with our Terra Grass. That's the general idea here. Plus, it's pretty good against the Iron Treads in case we need to stay in and, take a hit. Overall, Raichu is really good. Electric move does very well into my opponent's team, especially comboed with Surf, which hits the only electric immunity he has in Iron Treads. Protect is there to scout for a low kicks first impression, and Nasty Plot is just if we get in a position where I feel like a Nasty Plot, we can potentially do that and just win with Raichu. Following our Raichu, we have Akainu, the Tauros Paldea Blaze, rocking the Air Balloon with Intimidate, 240 HP, 12 in attack, 252 in defense, 4 in speed, with an Impish nature. Now we're rocking Body Press, Raging Bull, Stone Edge, and Will-O-Wisp. Basically, we're just very physically defensive because we can take on as a Titan. Even if it goes to +6 because of our Air Balloon, we cannot get Earthquake, so we can potentially get a Body Press or a Raging Bull off depending on what we think. Or you can even get a Will-O-Wisp off. It's just a really good defensive check this week. It can also take on an Iron Tread potentially with the Air Balloon still. It can take an EQ from Salamence because of course we're above the ground. And if it doesn't carry dual wing beat, we can maybe potentially even wall the Salamence a little bit. So overall, Air Balloon and Tauros is just really good this week. Next up, we have Marco the Gliscor rocking its classic Toxic Orb with Poison Heal, 244 in HP, 224 in defense, 40 in speed with an Impish nature. The 40 in speed is just if anything wants to try and catch us, we can catch them. Plus, we also outspeed a non-speed invested Pheasantibity, I believe it is. Same with Salamence, because I think I just crept that 1 point extra for Salamence. Rocking the U-turn, Earthquake, Taunt, and Protect. Very standard Gliscor, just really good to pivot in, pivot out. It can Earthquake a lot in this game. We can Taunt a potential Salamence if you think it's a D-Dance variant, even though we can't really touch it that well. We can U-turn on it. We have Protect, of course, for the Toxic Heal, and just overall, Gliscor is a really good physical wall. Best answer we have for the Hisuian Arcanine, though, if that thing is choice banded, this is not an answer, so we just gotta hope. Now, following our Gliscor, we of course have his partner in crime, Mishalan, the Slowking Gala. Rocking Assault Vest this week with Regenerator, 248 in HP, 140 in defense, 120 in special defense with a bold nature. We actually mix defensive on our Glowking, and it's to take different hits. We are rocking Psychic, Ice Beam, Focus Blast, and Sludge Bomb. Basically, this is our Men's answer if it's a special Men's. So we can take a Draco Meteor into an Earthquake pretty much no matter what, unless he's like Life Orb and he gets the absolute max roll on both of them. But even then, it's a roll. This is meant to take on Salamence. If it's full physically defensive Salamence, we do have other stuff that can kind of take it on, but this is our immediate answer to it. This is why we have Ice Beam. We also have Dual Stab because it's Dual Stab and I like that. And I opted to go with Focus Blast because you know what? I'm not gonna miss these moves. I'm gonna click Focus Blast over Flamethrower on that Earthworm and I'm gonna try and take it out. Lastly on our team this week, we have Josu the Fortress, rocking Leftovers with Sturdy, 248 in HP, 252 in defense, 8 in space defense with an Imp's Nature, rocking Lunge, Body Press, Volt Switch, and Stealth Rock. This is kind of our Ogerpon switch. I could have opted for Azumarill with like a Sap Saber, but we don't do enough back and we become too easy of a setup target. This at least kind of puts pressure on the Ogerpon. Lunge is really good. Lowers the attack by 1, does over half. It's perfect. We have Volt Switch for momentum and we have Body Press because if you want to switch in the Iron Thrust, we can potentially Body Press it, get good damage. And then we have Rocks because Rocks are decent, not 100% necessary, but pretty decent in this matchup. So overall, I think Josu is pretty much our best answer for that Ogerpon. So yeah, that's our team for this week. As always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of the team builder, and I'll see you all in just a little bit. Alright, so we're here with our SPL Week 3 game. We're going up against Druby, coach of the New York Marauders, I believe it is. I think that's his team name. Oh god, I hope it is. And he brought the Iron Tress, Ice Cube, Logix, the Ogerpon, the Slowking, and the Earthworm. We did exchange the teams like a minute ago, so I knew what it was. Now, the initial, I mean, we were always planning on leading Gliscor. I think I'm just still gonna keep with that plan. Let's see, the biggest surprise he brought is definitely the Ice Cube, but I also kind of had a feeling it could come, just because it can be like defensive to take on certain stuff, or it can even be like a belly drum set. And like the belly drum set is something I definitely have to watch out for. I do have Taurus with the Intimidate. I do have Fortress, which can take a hit. Fortress is also here for the Ogerpon. Good luck, have fun to Druby. I'm really excited for this match. I believe we're both undefeated so far. So it's definitely interesting to see how this game is going to go. I'm very nervous for this because I don't think my matchup is that good. I think offensively, I think him defensively, he has really good checks to some of my better offensive mons. And vice versa. I don't have the best checks to some of his offense. Now, he didn't bring all of it. Like Salamence, we were actually very scared about, like a special Salamence or mixed Salamence more so. Or like Hurricane, Drago Meteor, Earthquake, probably Flamethrower or something like that. He didn't bring Salamence, so we can kind of live with it. But okay, he leads low kicks. That's actually really good for us. I'm gonna protect. If he wants to go for a knockoff immediately, I'm gonna protect to get my. If I can get my Toxic Orb off, that's perfect. I do believe that I did look at this as we were like building and whatnot. This thing doesn't get any ice moves. Yeah, no ice moves. Not scared of it. Gonna click protect. I'm here to get my Toxic Orb off. That's kind of why we let the Gliscor. I might guess he either U-turns or he knocks off. It's one of the two. So he goes for the knockoff, which is fine. I'll take this. That's not bad at all for me. Now, what I want to do though, because don't have like this is kind of my low-kicked answer, but at the same time I don't want to. Well, okay, actually, let's look at it like this. Earthworm is still at full health. There's not really a reason to not EQ, because even if it comes in, I mean, we just get free damage, right? Well, not free damage. We were just in against the Earthworm, which is what Gliscor is already supposed to do. Now, can I? Like, Earthquake's not gonna do that much. He should be faster than me though, right? So I can get a slow turn, and U-turn does a lot. And what do I go into then? Because I don't really want to go. There's a lot of things I actually don't want to go into on this thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fire off the Earthquake. If he wants to U-turn into the Earthworm, he's both revealing that he's not banded. Yeah, okay. I think he's going Earthworm. I don't mind clicking EQ the first turn. Yeah, he goes Earthworm. I thought so. I don't mind clicking EQ because it's still full health. So it's not like the worst thing, right? And I'm just gonna taunt this thing immediately. I'm interested to see what he wants to go for though after that. I'm just gonna taunt it. So he cannot set up with it, he cannot set hazards, he can't really do anything, right? That's kind of the idea behind the taunt. Like this should, like we don't hit the Earthworm with our Gliscor, but Gliscor should shut down Earthworm like 9 times out of 10, right? Now if he reveals to be like Mineral Herb and he goes for like, I don't know. Well, even if he goes for Iron Defense, I don't think it's the biggest issue really, right? I don't think it's that bad for us. It could be a little bit bad. It might make it so we have to use up Raichu a little bit early, which I don't like. Well, I say use up. It's not like a Raichu have an item that can work for 1 turn or something. Yeah, I can. Okay, so it is like an Iron Defense set. Okay, so I'm pretty happy about that. What do I want to do here? I probably just want to U-turn here and then go, what's it called? Glow King is my guess. Because we know Salamence here, Glow King has a little bit less of a purpose. Like, it's still really, really good for a pivot mon. So I think what we're gonna do Because I don't think Earthquake does that much from a... yeah, no, it does like 30, 35. So we eat an Earthquake. Plus, I don't think he would Earthquake on this turn specifically. Also, with no Electro, this is definitely going to be his Terramon. So I'm kind of interested in what he's going to Terra into. Also, something tells me he is Body Press on this thing. So we'll get to see that. Like, what he attacks with here. He is taunted. We just go Glow-King. There's not much of a reason to not go Glow-King here, right? It is Body Press. We 4 times resist that. That did... okay, so it's leftovers as well. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Part of me want a Psychic here on the prediction that he goes Terra here. The Terra types are Steel, Ghost, and Electric. I personally think Ghost is the most likely for this matchup. Iron Defense, Body Press. What else? Iron Defense, Body Press. He could be Special Defensive, which is kind of bad for us in a way. Yeah, if he goes Ghost, we have a hard time breaking this, I think. It's basically gonna come down to, like, Gliscor taunting him. I'm gonna go for the Psychic. Even if he has Earthquake, it doesn't do too much. I think he should Terra here, is my guess. Because he should expect, like, potential Flamethrower or something like that. He could go to his own Glow-King. Like, not Glow-King, Slow-King here, because we don't touch the Slow-King that well. I might stay... okay, so he withdraws. I'm guessing this is Slow-King. Also, by clicking Psychic, I don't reveal I have Focus Blast, so I'm not, like, completely against that, right? Alright, that did decent. I think that indicates this is physically defensive, right? With how much that did? Yeah, I think it is. I think that somewhat tells me it's physically defensive. He could be like a trick here, but again, I don't... well, no, he's leftovers, so I don't get why he would do that. I think I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb. Get a little bit chip, see if I can snag a poison potentially. He could go hard Earthworm again, and then I have to go hard Gliscor. This is gonna be a long battle, I think. I think this is gonna be a very long battle. Like, it's a battle of attrition, basically. Yeah. There's a small part of me that regret not changing Bascalibur set. So originally we had like a Focus Energy crit set, which I thought was pretty cool, but realistically wasn't the best. Like, I understood. Okay, does he go back to Earthworm? I think he does. Oh, he goes Low Kicks. Okay, I'm not completely against that. I mean, damage is damage on Low Kicks. This should do a good chunk. So a bit above a half. Yeah, that does just indicate it's a Low Kicks with some... like, it's a Low Kicks with some HP investment, right? I just go Gliscor. I want to preserve Fortress for the Ogerpons. I don't have a reason to not just go Gliscor. I think he U-turns here. I don't think he... well, it depends. He could go for the knockoff, and I can kind of get a judgment on how strong this thing is. Okay. Down to 346, I think that was. 246, sorry, 246. So that did about 37-ish. Is that correct? Gliscor. Oh wait, I was literally on the wrong one as well. I'm stupid. No, it did about 30%. Yeah, so that just max attack. It looks like Adamant, actually. Definitely looks like Adamant. I am probably just gonna U-turn here, I think, if he wants to go... because U-turn, I think, might take this thing out, and if he goes Earthworm, we get into something else. Yep. Okay, the only negative about this is we won't have it taunted. That's like the only negative, actually. I just realized. It will not be taunted. I mean, I can go back into Glow-King. He did not go for the what's it called? He didn't go for the TERA last time, so I can just go Glow-King and potentially try and fire up the Focus Blast. Get a read on how bulky he is. Now, if he wants to TERA Ghost here, and like fire up a Focus Blast, and he goes for Iron Defense, we are not in trouble, but this thing is gonna be a lot annoying to deal with. I still think I'm just gonna do it. Like, even if he goes Slow-King, he gets up his rocks. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess that's like one of the reasons why U-turning with Gliscor isn't the best, because we also did have knockoff on him, but we got a massive Focus Blast off on this, so I'm very happy. Boom! We killed the Earthworm! Oh my god. If he has 0 SPDEF investment, that is a roll. Like, that is possible. But we killed the Earthworm. That is huge. Oh my god, I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy. That means no... Oh, wait, Ice Cube can TERA as well. I kind of forgot the Ice Cube can TERA as well. Never mind. He still has a Terramon. I definitely thought this was his... this was the Terramon. He could think we have some investment, because if we have good investment, we definitely always kill. Like, if we're offensive, we always kill here. So he could definitely think we have some investment. He hasn't attacked us to know whether we are what we are for item. We could be in specs for all he knows, because I only clicked. No, I did switch moves. So he knows I'm not specs. But he could think we are offensive here. So I think this is just it's kind of a little bit of an annoying position for him, because even if he goes low kicks, I kind of just go Gliscor, and he kind of like he can deal with Gliscor decently. He has both Ogerpon and Ice Cube, but the problem is I have answers specifically is for the Ogerpon. I will say Ice Cube can be kind of annoying. Like Ice Cube, I'm very nervous about. I'm not gonna lie. He goes to Iron Treads. Okay. Question. He's not booster, so I know that now. Do I take the hit and go for the Focus Blast? I kind of want to. Because again, I don't need Glowking that much. It's like a pivot to his Slowking. That's like the main thing about it. And I don't want damage on Gliscor nor Fortress. And I think he's gonna predict Gliscor coming in. I should be able to take this unless he's like banded. I mean, if he's banded, you know, if I lose Glowking, is that bad? Like, Glowking is the second best option we have for Ogerpon. Well, if oh, he withdraws immediately. He goes for the double. Okay. Okay, I have him in the thought process that ooh, land this, please. Like, I don't know how much exactly it's gonna do, but please land it. Oh, yes. It should do decent here. Plus, I can stay in. As I said, this is our second best answer for the Ogerpon. I just got about, I would say 40-something%. Yeah, 37.8 is a high roll, so that looks about right. I could Psychic here, predicting the, like, because Psychic gives me some damage on anything. He could knock off here, which would be kind of annoying. But then again, I don't actually need my AV at all. It's literally just for Slowking. And Slowking I can beat. I have Raichu, I have Taunt and Gliscor, I can kind of beat. I don't have, like, if I had Toxic, I would be a little bit more confident on that. I could Focus Blast again on like a madman, but I'm just gonna go for the Psychic. If he wants to knock me off, that's fine. He could U-turn. Yeah, so he is U-turn on this. That's pretty good to know, actually. Like, that's pretty good to know. That U-turn did nothing. He's like, I think he might be bulky on this thing. I think he's bulky on this thing. That didn't look like 20%. That didn't look like 20% at all. I mean, yeah, no, so he goes Slowking. That is correct play, basically. Like, he should probably always go his Slowking here. I want to click Focus Blast predicting the Iron Treads, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to click it really, really bad. Cause, like, I don't think he's staying in, because I can more or less win this matchup, I think, because I have Sludge Bomb and I can get the poison. Now, I don't have a good switch to this, to be fair. I do not have a good switch to this, like, at all. I do kind of wish I had Chilly Reception right now, I won't lie. I don't have any speed in my Galarian Slowking, but I'm also not as negative speed nature. I want to Sludge Bomb if he stays in, but I also kind of want to Focus Blast on the Treads prediction. I'm going to Sludge Bomb. If he wants to stay in, I'm going to try and get a little bit chip, and I'm going to see if I can snag a poison. If he does stay in and he does like a bajillion damage to me, what do I do then? What's the game plan? Because I don't switch the greatest to this thing, if I am being honest. Like, this is technically my switch. So he is faster. Okay, so he might have some speed in this. It's either speed time, he just won it, or he has some speed in it. Which, you know, if I had my own Chilly Reception, this would be massive. That would be huge. Please don't go Treads. I've shown Focus Blast. I've shown... Yeah, okay, he does. Damn, I should have... If I had gone for the Focus Blast there... Holy... okay. Now, the Treads. I stayed in the last time, so I don't know what he wants to go for here. I do think this Treads... I definitely think it's carrying Ice Spinner. Like 100% of the time. Okay. I am at 290 with Gliscor. 290 with Rocks up, which is kind of annoying. Ice Spinner is a guaranteed to hit KO. Does 56 to 67. So I mean, I can go in and scout. I'm gonna go Gliscor here. If he wants to, if he clicks what's it called? So he doesn't switch. Well, he could Volt Switch if he has. Well, no, actually, Gliscor wouldn't care. Oh, and no Earthquake means I can Earthquake for free. And we already have damage on Ogerpon, so I'm very happy about that. Ice Spinner. No, he EQs. Wow, yeah. Okay, I did get the prediction right then. So I'm gonna be sitting at what? How much? I'm sitting at 290 again. Oh, okay, I got exactly rocks back. So I can take the I can like take the Ice Spinner. I don't know if I can take two. After Protect, I might be able to take two. So I'm just gonna EQ. If he wants to go for the Ogerpon here, that's fine. I should be able to take this. Oh, is that Adamant? I think that might be Adamant. I felt like that did a lot. I feel like that did like a lot. I'm gonna take the turn to Protect, get my poison heal a little bit back. Yeah, that might have been Adamant, I think. Actually, no, Adamant would always kill me. Never mind, that was just Jolly. That was just Jolly. Adamant would have killed me. But had a really good chance of killing me, so that is just Jolly. I just had a hard time reading the HP bar. He might go Ogerpon here, predicting the Protect. He might go... He could go Ice Cube, he could go Slow King, he can go... Like, I think anything but low kicks is pretty, like... You know, he stays in. I mean, I basically just do this to get my healing, so I'm a little bit healthier for the next time I'm in. Yeah, so he just goes for the Ice Spinner again. Makes sense. Ogerpon is relatively low. How much does Ogerpon take from an Ice Shot from Bascalibur? Because if it's within, like... I think it's within +2 range now. Yeah, I think it might be within +2 range. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go Fortress and take the damage on Fortress. I'm not happy about that, but I'm gonna do it, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't really want to take the damage on Fortress, but I think I'm just gonna do it. I think preserving Gliscor is... Because the more... Well, I guess there's the argument for you letting Gliscor go down here. Actually, no. Oh, I should have gone Tauros. I think I should have gone Tauros, actually. Because if he EQs on a prediction, I have my Aballoon. I get the Intimidate, so even after the +1, I should be able to... Yeah, I should have gone Tauros here. I actually think Tauros was the correct play. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, well. It is what it is. So he goes for the Ice Spin again. Okay, so he is playing a little bit straightforward now. Which, you mean, I don't mind. I'm probably going to take this opportunity to get my rocks up. He could have spin on this, but if he wants to take the next turn to spin, I'm not against it. So I'm going to get rocks up here. I could Volt Switch on the Slow King prediction, which probably might have been the correct play. Honestly, like, preserve the momentum. Make sure Slow King doesn't get free. Because, again, I don't switch to the Slow King that well. So that might have been the correct prediction. Just go for the Volt Switch. Because even if he stays in, he's not doing that much to me. And I can Body Press on the next turn. Actually, I could have launched. I could have lunch on the Slow King prediction. That would have been wild. Because we do carry lunch for the Ogerpon, basically. I mean, I'm just gonna take the opportunity to get rocks up. I think if he's not boots on Ice Cube, that's damage on Ice Cube. It's damage on like the low kicks coming in. But the low kicks I think is heavy duty boots. It didn't look like boosting items, so he does withdraw. Slow King, right? Yeah, Slow King. I thought so. Do I take a flamethrower from this thing? Well, even if I do I want to take the flamethrower from this thing? Have I seen anything from this? I've seen Chilly Reception. I don't think I saw an offensive move from it, actually. And this thing is really, really obnoxious for my team. I'm not gonna lie. It's like really annoying. Ugh. Outside of Raichu, I do not break this thing at all. I want a Volt Switch. He went before my Glow King, so he could have sped Crab Fortress. That could have been what he has speed for. I'm gonna go to my Glow King first, just to check. I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna Chilly Reception, but I would rather go into Glow King now, kind of check out what he wants to do, before I stay in and potentially take the Flamethrower. So I would rather want to scout a little bit here. He does Chilly. Okay, so I could have Volt Switch for free there. That's... I'm a little sad about that. I think Volt Switch there would have been really nice. Actually, I think Lunge would have been amazing. Especially if we outsped, I think a Lunge has been... Oh, that would have been... Whew. Low kicks. Do I die to a knockoff from low kicks? Let's look at it here. I do not, I think. After Rocks he has a good... Yeah, actually after Rocks he has a really good chance. So never mind. Not doing that. I probably go Tauros on the low kicks. Gliscor is a little too low to take 2 hits, especially with rock stops. I think going Tauros is the better. Like, I don't need the balloon that much. Like, it's a switch to Treads. It makes it so Treads is never really a threat in any way. Does Ice Cube... Like, I don't know much about Ice Cube. Does it get Earthquake? It does not. Yeah, so I don't think I'm risking that. Well, I don't need... I mean, what I meant to say is I don't need the air balloon for the Ice Cube at all. So it's literally just for Treads now. I mean, I think you go low kicks here, but I think with him hesitating somewhat, he might not... Yeah, I don't think he's boots on low kicks with the way he's hesitating. Iron Treads. Do I live the Earthquake, I think. I'm at 344. Because if I live, I'm probably staying in trying to kill... Yeah, I think I'm staying in trying to kill this thing. Ice Beam does 29 to 34. Oh, that's not a good roll. I don't think that's 29 to 34. I think he's sitting at like around 35. I would have to click Focus Blast, which I'm not much for. I don't really like that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click the Focus Blast. If I hit, he's dead. Perfect. If I miss, I'm going hard Tauros on the Earthquake prediction next turn. Oh, he Earthquakes now. Oh, please hit this. I should live. Woo. Please live this, please. Please hit this. No! Alright, so we go hard Tauros here on the... Because he has no reason to not click Earthquake. He outspeeds my Gliscor. I can Ice Spin on it afterwards. I think going Tauros here is always the quick play. I think Tauros is always the quick play, yeah. Like, he doesn't... He could predict Gliscor, don't get me wrong. He very much could. But I don't think he has any reason to do it. Like, I don't think he has any reason. He could spin. I think spin is not a bad play here either. He withdraws. I'm very interested in what he goes. Ice Cube. That's not terrible. I don't mind that. Because what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to Will-O-Wisp it. I need to pull up the document. What are the terraforms? Terra types, not forms. Intimidate. He sees our air balloon. It's interesting. Okay, so you went that predicting Gliscor, right? Okay. What are your Terra types on this thing? I can't remember. It is ground, water, and ice. So he's probably, well, best case scenario, he's ground. That is best case scenario. Now, do I bother Will-O-Wisping? Do I lose to this thing, actually? If he goes +6, and he is... let's just assume he's water, right? Just assume he's water. Forces takes a hit, but doesn't do that much. I think I'm Will-O-Wisping. He might belly drum, but I think I'm Will-O-Wisping. Terras, yeah, I thought so. He should always Terra here. He should always Terra here. This is a really, really bad turn. I might lose this. I might lose like right here. I don't have much for Ice Cube, I'm not gonna lie. Is my play Excalibur afterwards? Oh, I'm fast. Oh, wait, yeah, of course I'm fast. He hasn't become the speed variant yet. So here's the water variant. Okay, I'll take that. Well, I won't take that. Water is worse for me. He does belly drum, but we do have a burn on him. So he's burn +5. We live the Terra Blast, so I could go for Body Press to break the thing. I could go for Body Press to break the thing. Basically give up Tauros, probably. Because I think breaking this... Oh, wait. He's the slow variant. He's the slow variant. Okay, wait. Think. Is Gliscor that necessary? Not really. Because what I could do here is I could sack Gliscor, go Raichu, kill it with Raichu, basically. He's still the slow variant. I'm not that. Oh, actually, this thing gets Ice Shot, doesn't it? Oh my god, come on. It does not get Ice Shot. Never mind. Okay, I think that's what we're doing. We are sacking Gliscor and we're just going Raichu to kill this. Plus, we still have our balloon on Tauros, which is amazing. That's why I'm like kind of okay with sacking Gliscor here. And he's burnt, so there's no way he like subs or anything. As he just goes for liquidation, as he should. Oh, this thing does get liquidation. I actually did know that. Okay, so Gliscor goes down, and then I go Raichu. Yeah, it's only physical damage. Yeah, so I just go Raichu. I click a super mean. Yeah, because Treads is also within surf range, so this is perfect. I guess we haven't actually seen an item for Treads yet, so it's a little risky, like just clicking surf on it, because I don't think we've seen an item on it. I'm not gonna TERA yet. I have no reason to reveal it. I'm just T-bolting. He can very easily go Treads. Yeah, Treads is like a really good just mid-ground play. No, he elects to just let it go down. Right. So we take out the Ice Cube. I think I played around that very well, actually. I think I played around that super, super well. Actually, ooh, is Raichu in a position right now? I just realized, is Raichu in position? I do 31 to 37 with Surf to the Treads. Treads has changed moves. It's not Choice Scarf. Because he went from EQ to Ice Spinner on our Gliscor. I'm like 9. Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, okay, so he goes Logix. This is why we have Protect. Protect. You cannot first impression. Now, Sucker Punch is gonna hurt still if he has that. Oh, if he doesn't, man, if he goes for like a sword stance here, that's really bad. Knocks up. Oh, he going for knockoff. Really? Oh, you took your Choice Scarf. Your Choice Scarf. Your Choice Scarf. Okay. I get it. Your Choice Scarf. I'm with it. You are Choice Scarf. Okay, that's good to know. But that also means this thing cannot switch out again. So I'd probably just go Tauros, right? Because if it switches out. Yeah, if it switches out, it shouldn't do that much with a knockoff, right? So yeah, I mean, we'll lose the balloon, which makes Treads slightly more annoying to deal. It actually makes Treads kind of annoying to deal with. But it should be within Raichu range. We can live a hit with Fortress, can body press it. Like, it's gonna be a difficult end here. Like, it's not super clean. But I think we can grind it out. We need to preserve Raichu, otherwise we cannot beat this Slowking in any way, I think. He has clicked Chilly Reception, so he's definitely not AV on that thing. So we Intimidate. I'm like pretty confident he's Choice Scarf on this thing. With the way he went for knockoff and over like Burst Bridge or Sucker Punch, he's definitely Choice Scarf. So what's my, like, if he does want to switch here, what's my best bet? I mean, it's probably just Raging Bull, right? Slowking, like, even if he goes Slowking, I just don't like... Body Press would do more. Yeah, let's just go. Like, he's probably just gonna hit us again. The way it draws, that thing can come in again. I mean, he goes Slowking, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, Slowking is still kind of annoying to deal with, I won't lie. Alright. Get a little bit of chip. Oh yeah, he's shown his leftovers. I actually knew that. He's literally shown that. I kind of forgot. How well do we take? Cause I'm like thinking I want to Will-O-Wisp this for the, I don't know, damage. Yeah. Yeah, no, Choice Scarf Logix is not what I expected. But that does mean if I get Raichu in, I'm in a pretty prime position because Logix doesn't come in again. So yeah, I think with that in mind, I don't mind losing Tauros here. It makes Logix, well, no, Logix can't come in. It makes Treads is starting to look, but we have Ice Shot on backs. Raichu outspeeds it. I'm gonna Willow. Cause it covered like a hot switch, but it gets some chip damage on this. And if I die here, I can get Raichu in basically. I don't mind that. Oh, so he just goes for Scold, which is fine. Okay, so we lose Tauros. I'm not 100% sure if this is physical or special yet. Like, I haven't really been able to tell. If he is, what's it called? Physical, I think Thunderbolt has a really good chance of taking him out here. What I could do is I could TERA Grass on Raichu. So that if he goes for Scald, we're kind of Gucci. I think going Raichu here is the correct play. Like, I could have gone Best Caliber as well and go for Sword Stance and just break. That might actually have been the better play now that I think about it. Because like I am risking Raichu a little bit here, which can be really, really bad. I don't think he should be able to kill me. I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt. I think this is okay. So he does switch. So what, you sack what's his face, Lokix? Oh, you go. What? I think this kills with rocks. Yep, it does. Okay, so we kill Ogerpon. That's that's huge. I don't think Lokix can come in again. Unless I couldn't tell its HP, I don't think Lokix comes in again. I mean, Raichu is looking prime. Like, it is looking so good right here. And I think Treads, even if it has the Partial Berry, I think from here, with Rocks up, would still die. Like, it's at like 35-ish%. So I think with Rocks up, it still dies. I think Lokix dies to Rocks. And this is like our best breakup for Slowking anyway. I'm kind of interested to see how this game is going to go down, because I could very much lose this to Treads still. I think Treads, if I somehow don't kill, I mean, if he goes into Treads, I'm gonna TERA. Like 100% of the time, I'm just gonna TERA. Because even if, yeah, no, I think this should die, right? It does. Okay, I thought so. Okay, that makes me like a little bit better, because that also means Bascalaba has a really good endgame now. Because now he won't have anything that can outspeed it. Yeah, so he sends out Iron Treads. We have sped crept this. Well, we actually max on our Raichu, so this should. I'm gonna TERA and I'm gonna Surf. This should always kill, I think. Even if he's unless he's like super spit death, which I guess he could be. He could be super spit death on this thing. Yeah, if he's super spit death with Partial, he would live this. But he would also need to be partial, is the thing. But I mean, I should also live any hit he wants to go for. His best bet here is actually, if he thinks he lived this hit because he's like Spidef, partial or whatever, he should go for Rapid Spin. That is always the correct play here. He is partial. Are you Spidef? Are you like mad Spidef? You're not. Okay, never mind. Okay, Raichu is looking hella crispy. Whoo! Raichu. Okay, finally I bring a Terramon and it actually puts in work. But you know what mon hasn't done any goddamn work yet? Is the goddamn Bascalaba. Bascalaba has done jack diddly squat. He has done nothing. I just go for T-Bolt. It's a 2-hit KO. I should be able to live a Flamethrower, I think. I'm at 197. I should be able to live a Flamethrower if he doesn't have any like investment. So we'll see him. Okay, yeah, that looks physically defensive. He has Ice Beam. Just don't freeze me, please. Okay, he doesn't. Perfect. Okay, so Raichu takes up, what, 5 kills? Ice Cube, Slowking, Lokix, Iron Treads, and Ogerpon. Yeah, Raichu to the goddamn rescue. Holy hell. I definitely, wow, I did not, I think I played the game extremely well. I think I played around Earthworm, like, superbly. I think I played my like checks correctly because I kept having him guess what I'm gonna do. I didn't play too straightforward. I didn't just go for the same play over and over and over. I think this is a really well played game, and I felt good in this game. Big GG's to Drewby. This was definitely not an easy matchup. We spent a fair amount of time building this team. Like, this wasn't quickly built at all. And I didn't do a superb amount of mocks. I did like 4 or 5, I think. But that's still a good amount, and I got really good knowledge out of it. And I was just kind of prepared. This was still incredibly stressful to play. Big GG to Drew. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment for the battle, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. It out. So peace, YouTube.